Welcome back, everyone. I hope you are all having a fantastic day. I know I'm having a pretty alright day. I got some stuff today for the project. Let's get up on the stand and see what we got. Right now, the 200X is kind of just becoming a thing for stuff to sit on, just because the headlights got some issues and the top end and the bottom end are having some issues, and this clutch perch broke. So yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that after I'm finished with this. Dude, there are bees everywhere, what the heck? So the reason that I had this off the stand in the first place is kind of a nightmare to balance on the stand. Like, it just falls around everywhere, especially without the engine sitting in the middle of it. The piston just came to get sized up with the cylinder, and today is Monday, and we should have that out Wednesday. This table's pretty cluttered. I'm gonna start organizing it and clearing it off so that we can get into the stuff that's in the box. Alright, so first thing we got here is, of course, we gotta have a battery. And looks like we got a manual. Hot ziggity, baby. So, looks like we gotta get it filled with acid. There's no acid in it. This looks like a grommet for the battery box. These are both footrest rubbers. This looks like another battery box grommet. And the brake switch. Yeah, so looking through these instructions here, it looks like I'm supposed to have the acid container, and that didn't come anywhere with my box, so I guess I was supposed to order one separately. It's not a big deal though, so I'll just take it to the battery store and have them fill it up instead. In the meantime, let's get the rest of these parts on the bike.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Back brake switch is on. Now it's time to bang out these two grommets. Out with the old and in with the new, right? So after a couple phone calls, we found a place that will fill the battery, but not until tomorrow, which kind of sucks because I wanted to see if the headlight would work now that I got the new light bulbs and the high beam indicator. I just wanted to know if that would complete the circuit and if that's why the headlight wasn't working at first. So I'll get back to you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, sorry my hair's a little crazy right now, but I just went to check these wheels for balancing, and oh my goodness, you would not believe how many weights I had to put on this back wheel. As it sits, I had to put 3.5 ounces of iron weights by the valve stem in order to get this wheel pretty close to being balanced, and it's still not even perfect. Next, I'm gonna do the front wheel, and right now I'm just working on scrubbing out the brake drum assembly because it was pretty dirty in there. So I'm trying out this new cleaner. I started using the mag wheel cleaner. I'm trying out this next. The mag seemed to work well, so I'm gonna see if this Eagle one works the same. Seems to be working pretty well. Also smells nice. People don't talk about how these products smell. They actually smell pretty good. Now I've got the wheel mounted on the stand, and I'm gonna get to balancing here. Hopefully it won't take as many weights as the last one. Alright guys, this is it. This is the day that the engine is finally getting put back together. I think by the end of the video, this engine should be running, so I'm excited to see what happens. Oh, that was easy.
It's about good. It's beveled at the bottom. That's very helpful. All right, I will try to do it with my fingers first. We'll just go one ring at a time. Get the back side. There you go. Oh, good.
And there's cutouts on the side. That's really helpful. Hold it, stop right there.
Go up just a hair. Up a little higher.
Go down a little bit, wiggle. Okay, hold it, it's not going down on that second ring for some reason. Wait, go up a hair. Okay, now try going down. Can you turn it to your left? Oh, quite a bit more. Keep going. Right about there. Now go down. Back. Now we go. There you go. You got it.
You got it. I can't get it to twist over though.
Oh, you should just spin.
Spin! Just ruined your whole video there.
Don't go much higher. Just try to spin it now.
No.
Yeah.
It's not going.
It will though.
Oh, I'm afraid it's gonna gouge it.
Okay. Well, crap. Okay, we'll try it again then. Put on up. There you go. Now down. Yeah.
You and Kyle made this look really easy together. Oh, I forgot the gasket.
You're on your own.
Thank you, camera lady.
Yeah, good job, camera lady. You're supposed to have some kind of smart alecky comment now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't go ka-clunk anymore.
That's a really technical term.
Alright, so I couldn't find any exact torque specs for the head, but what I did find was a general reference chart, and all it really said was bolts that are around 13 millimeters, you tighten down to about 15 foot-pounds, and it just kept getting exponentially higher. Size 17 bolts are supposed to get tightened down to 40 foot-pounds. Now, I'm not about to tighten this head down to 40 foot-pounds. I'll just run it as it is and see if anything starts to loosen up, and if it does, I'll tighten it some more and see how that goes from there.
Everything is gonna be alright.
What's up? I wasn't paying too much attention, but do you just do like a whole rebuild for that, or? Just the top end. Okay.
Well, folks, the bike runs good. I got it to run good. At first, it was idling high because the cable is actually a tiny bit too short. So I had to trim down some of the fittings where the throttle cable goes, but now it idles perfect, as you guys probably just saw in the last clip. I'm so excited to get this thing back together. You guys are gonna love the paint that I chose for this bike. For sure, it's definitely not gonna be stock. We tried to find a good match for the stock paint, but there wasn't a good enough section on the paint to actually get a good reading. So we're respraying it a completely different color, and I know you guys are gonna love it. I know for sure, I think it's gonna look spectacular. So yeah, wait for the next video, guys, and I'll see you then.